Hey guys, so it is, I don't know what day it is. Is it the 31st? It is. So it is March 31st and I didn't end up live streaming today, which was the plan. I feel like, how do I feel? I feel like a lot happened today that was unplanned, and even, well, actually, since last night. Well, I take that back. I feel like it's all today. Sorry, I'm kind of shaking the camera around. Let me get settled here for a minute. Let me set you down. Okay. So, I feel like, wow, this makes me look really dark. Okay, cool. So I feel like a lot has happened since last evening after I live streamed, because I live streamed really late last night. I live streamed at like, not really, but like at like 10 p.m., which is I think the latest I've ever live streamed. And I was doing so great on my pattern, and I'm super excited about those pants, and I couldn't wait for the next step. And I was saying that I was gonna live stream early today, and I was even gonna share some music with you because my friend's album is coming out today, and I just didn't expect so many things to happen within such a short period of time. So what ended up going down was last night I ended up having more involvement in the release of that mixtape than I expected, which was fine. I'm definitely happy to help. I put myself in that situation and offered help. And then as I was kind of working alongside via FaceTime with Roosevelt or Tyrus, depending how you know him, on getting the mixtape uploaded to all different platforms and whatnot, I spilled a glass of wine, a full glass of wine, because I had not drank any of it, all over my laptop, my MacBook Air that I've had forever, that I absolutely love. And I have such a slow reaction time that I just kind of stood there for a minute and till it started freaking out. And, you know, obviously after a few seconds I was grabbing a towel and whatever, cleaning up, but it was a lot of wine. It definitely turned my wall purple. I kind of think we're gonna have to paint in here now, which isn't a horrible thing because our whole apartment is this awful like yellow, like it's not off-white, it's not yellow, it's like in between. It's just kind of like dirty, like they found this in the basement and had no other use for it, so they covered our apartment in it. So that wouldn't be the worst thing, but it's just kind of is frustrating when you weren't planning on having to paint, and no matter what I do, I cannot get the purple off the wall. And yeah, I feel like I'm never gonna drink wine in my room ever again. Or maybe this will become a white wine household, which I really don't agree with. So hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, this is the aftermath of that happening. I had to remove the back from my computer. I put, this is the front, so literally I had to pull the back off, and it was, as I tried to rip the screws out with the wrong size little tiny tech screwdriver, I could see the wine like bubbling out of it. So I pried it off, and then not the best decision. I definitely don't recommend this. I will let you know. I haven't tried to turn it on. Maybe at the end of this video we'll try to turn it on and see the heart-wrenching results. But my what is it, like my reaction to seeing wine, and you know, of course I like dumped some of the wine out and whatnot first, but like my thought process was, okay, what do you do with technology when it gets wet? You put rice on it. Everyone knows this. This is a common thing, right? But I never really thought about the part that like I exposed all this techie stuff, and now there's like all these nooks and crannies, and I put rice in this. Like I covered, sorry guys, my phone is dying, so I have to make this kind of quick. But I'm also sitting on my knees, which kind of hurts, but we'll ignore that. So yeah, I covered this in rice, like immersed, not thinking that it would get all, yeah, crazy. But anyways, it actually worked out fine because, oh, there's another grain of rice. So maybe it didn't work out that fine. So it did kind of work out fine because my brother ended up having duster in the apartment. I think that's what it's called, to like blow the dust out. In this case, blow the rice grains out. I have not tried to turn it on yet. I'm very, very nervous about it. But yeah, so that was my last night. And of course, I was completely done. So what I was doing when this happened was like changing MP3 files to MP4 files with visuals for YouTube. Got all done with that. Then this happened. So all those files were on here, so ruined. So then I woke up early to get that settled before the mixtape was supposed to come out. Met that deadline. And I made my way to the airport, which is a nice little 2-hour commute back and forth almost, and literally just had to go there, grab something, come back. And then after many delays on the way home, because you know we got the corona, all that happening here in the city, and you know, transportation is not at its best. Everyone has kind of like really intense personalities right now, and so there's just a lot going on when you're commuting from the airport, to say the least. But finally made it home, and it was probably almost 4 o'clock at this point, and I am greeted by 6 fire trucks outside my apartment building, and a fire hose being dragged into the building. No one was outside the building yet, but it felt like not the right time to like climb past the firefighters and step over the fire hose to like get in my building at that point. So I wait outside. I started to see like all the residents of my building coming out. Asked someone, and there was like a fire in an apartment on the 1st floor. So I was like, okay, I did not leave the oven on. Oh yeah, I don't have an oven. Okay, so that wasn't me. I didn't leave something on or lit, or all of a sudden my oven didn't start working after 8 months. No. Okay, so still unsettling though, waiting outside for probably like 30 minutes. Everyone was fine. No one was in that apartment. Pretty much just the lobby was drenched because it was the first apartment when you walk in the building. And yeah, so that was horrible. Obviously for the people whose apartment it is, I can't imagine. But then after all that and just other little things that kind of add up over the day, I just feel like I just wasn't in the place to live stream today. And I feel like it's really important to be able to accept that sometimes, that, you know, push as hard as we may, sometimes it's not your day. Sometimes everything is going against you, and it's okay to step away. And in this case, I got home and I watched Love is Blind. I FaceTimed my boyfriend and we watched the Netflix show Love is Blind, which is something I don't normally watch. I've never seen that before, but I've also never watched things like The Bachelor. But it was addicting, and I'm like halfway through, I think, already. Like, they already went through all of the pod situation and like decided who's gonna get engaged, and now they're like in Mexico or something together, and it seems like it's about to get interesting. So I really do want to wrap this up and then like go finish that. But I definitely think, you know, accepting sometimes that you can't do everything, and when all odds are against you, just take a break, make another coffee, which actually I literally, this is supposed to be coffee time, and I have coffee. Like, let me prove it, because this was supposed to be my coffee break. That was the whole point of this segment. But then, you know, I did that somewhat glorious intro where I panned through my room, which who knows how that even looks, because I'm just on my phone. I don't have a laptop. I'm not editing this. I'm just posting it. So if the intro is not glorious, I apologize. But because of that intro, I totally forgot my coffee. So what kind of coffee break is this? Well, I guess half the fun of coffee break is the gossip. So now you got it. There's a fire in my building today. I went to the airport, which I never do. Just kidding. And highly recommend Love is Blind if you just want to pretty much throw your brain in the trash and enjoy yourself for multiple hours in a row. I'm gonna let you go because I desperately want to be able to post this tonight, and my phone is definitely gonna die. And if it dies before I finish summing up this video, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I have to redo it. So thank you so much if you actually watched this video. I apologize again for not doing the live stream. I really hope, I'm on call tomorrow, but I hope that I am able to jump on the live stream and work on these pants, because I am excited about them and I want to wear them next week. I want to take some photos. So let's hope for that. And if I do live stream, I will definitely be playing Artie Tyrus's Andre, because it's a collaboration mixtape, tomorrow, and we'll see how it sounds. I'll give some of my honest feedback. And what else? Oh, go check out Maura Mitchell. Always check her out. I'm always going to tell you to go over to her channel, because we started doing a 60-day in a row posting on YouTube. That is why I've been actually posting consistently. And her videos have been great so far. They're not long at all, and they're all different. So just sit there, binge them. You'll have a great time and you'll learn a lot. She's super honest, and she's always trying new things. So check her out, Maura Mitchell. I am linking her in the description. Thank you again, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.